When we take our staff trips, we always go to a different part of Mexico with different groups of our management staff. And this time we're in Puebla. Which has got to be one of the coolest cities in all of Mexico. Now, maybe it's not on your radar screen, but I'll tell you it should be. Everybody goes to Mexico City and Oaxaca, maybe to Baja, but Puebla is one of those great old towns, originally established as a Spanish settlement. But right now, it's one of the hippest places around. Now, we try to offer the full range of experiences to our staff, so we'll go from high to low. I mean, we started off in one of the most traditional restaurants. It's called El Mural here, just to get the flavor of tradition. Then we took everybody to a mezcal palenque where we made mezcal with this maestro mezcalero, and we cooked the barbacoa in a pit in the ground in the most traditional old-fashioned way. Now, we also like to do the market visits because you got to see what the goods are, what the materia prima is that people are working with. And this market here, downtown Puebla, is one of the most beautiful markets in all of Mexico, incredibly inspiring. We did a street food crawl because, of course, Mexico is famous for street food. We ate the tacos árabes, and we had these little fried, well, some people would call them quesadillas. Here they're called molotes, and wonderful, vibrant flavors. And of course, churros, because I'm a churros freak. But the one thing about Puebla is that when you come here, you have to visit museums because there are some of the best museums in the world here in Puebla. And they not only tell about Pueblan history, but the whole world of Baroque at the internationally famous Baroque Museum just opened a few years ago, and it's spectacular. Now, let me tell you about the high to low, going to the high side of things, because there's a lot of young chefs here in Puebla because this is a big university town and there's great culinary programs here. But there are some young chefs doing really great work. So you could go to a place like Nan out in the sort of suburb of Cholula and have this really imaginative meal with Pueblan ingredients, but letting the imagination just go wild. Or you could go to a place called Moyuelos and see modern versions of traditional flavors and traditional dishes, or to where we just ate on our last meal here in Puebla, which is a place called Augurio. Chef Angel is really making inroads into that same kind of reinterpretation of traditional flavors in a really spectacularly modern and delicious way. That's why you got to come to Puebla.